Hey everyone, welcome to Hanging with Uncle. I'm Gene, and let's get started. Today I think every topic is important, but this one affects your wallet and why you need to pay attention and see why the cost of living is skyrocketing and increasing year after year. And in my opinion, from what I see, it's monopolies have a lot to do with it. So, if you want to know, well, what about monopolies, let's go back to AT&T when Ma Bell was broken up back in the 80s. Okay? And I don't know, for those of you that are old enough to remember when you had landlines and you wanted to call, say, your friend, if it depended on where the lines were drawn, how much that call was going to cost you. So, I mean, it was possible, and I'm not making this up. It was possible, based on your lines, you could possibly just call across the street and it'd be a toll call instead of being free. Because Ma Bell had a monopoly. Oh, I hear sirens. I hope it's not bothering you guys. When you have a monopoly, you have no competition. So you can charge whatever rates you want. And that's why Ma Bell was able to do what they were doing. Even when cell phones first came out, you had to pay by minutes, okay? And then let's just say, for example, after this amount of time, your minutes cost less, or during this time, maybe it was free. Because it was all, again, just for profit. It wasn't about convenience. So when they broke Ma Bell up, your phone bill got much cheaper. So that's where regulation was a good thing. It saved you money. It stopped the phone company or AT&T from gouging you and robbing you blind, taking your money because there was nobody who else was in the market to provide communication services. So they broke up Ma Bell. Now we have a lot of different companies where you can decide to get your coverage. You can go to AT&T for your cell phone, or T-Mobile, or Verizon, or Consumer Cellular. There's options, and that competition drives prices down. Okay, because that's what competition does. If you eliminate competition, there's nobody there to oversee, regulate, or control who's taking advantage of you or not. Okay? So I want to give this as a really, really good example. During the Biden administration, the Federal Trade Commission under Lena Khan, the one who's heading the transition team for Zoran Mamdani in New York, was the Trade Commission chair, and they sued to block the merger between Albertsons and Kroger. Well, it's supposed to be free market. If I want to buy this other company, I should. Well, look at what it does, okay? If I only have two options to go to the store, there's no competition, which means there's nobody fighting for jobs. Employers don't have to pay their employees a better wage, because if I'm the only source, or if there's one other source, then there's nobody to keep us in check or make us want to do the right thing by making life affordable. That's just my opinion, but I think it makes a lot of sense. So I'm glad that merger was stopped. Thank you, President Biden and your administration, for giving us a little bit of a break when it comes to grocery prices. But that's just an example, okay? There are lots of other companies that have monopolies, like the oil industry. It's even couriers. Amazon is taking over lots of different deliveries. Okay, so what happened to the mom and pop deliveries? DHL. When's the last time you heard from DHL? UPS is hanging in there, but again, you're driving competition down, which is making your prices go up. Because if you know you can go across the street to get something at a better price, it forces the competition to lower their prices. But if you only have one source, no matter where you go, if I own the store on the left side of the street and the right side of the street, just calling them different names, there's no competition. There's nothing stopping me from price gouging and taking as much money from you as I can while paying employees as little as possible. That's what monopolies have done. That's why I support regulating monopolies, breaking them up like Facebook and Google and Microsoft, these companies that have control, a chokehold on information and where you get it. So I think that's one thing, especially now that we're coming up on our election cycle, less than a year from now, that we need to bring up to candidates running for office and how they feel about monopolies. It's a question that does not get asked, and it's one as us as consumers need to put in the forefront. I would love to know what your thoughts are. Please put them in the comments section below. Thank you for hanging with Uncle. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell. And as always, be kind to one another. Treat each other the way you want to be treated. I know I don't want to be price gouged, and I don't want to see you price gouged either. Take care, everyone, and until next time.